Tonight, from Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, it's Week 10 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles taking on Taylor Heineke and the Washington Commanders.
Just north of the Delaware Expressway and east of Broad Street, we find ourselves at Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. Tonight we polish off Week 10 with a good Monday night matchup between the Washington Commanders and the Philadelphia Eagles. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Eagles team as they interplay here. They're halfway home, looking good, and a perfect 8-0.
And not much to complain about so far, is there? I'd have to say the first half of the year.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. For the first time, we get to see this Philadelphia offense led out by their dual-threat quarterback now in his third season, Jalen Hurts.
And despite the 3 touchdown passes he threw, there's a lot
of reception.
Yeah, I mean, when you're going really with almost a 1-to-1 ratio, that's not going to work for you well at all. Not over the long haul. The beauty, though, somehow found a way to win.
Yeah, they still got the win last week. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down. So, CD, you look at this offense and what they've been able to do. 8-0, perfect through the first 2 months of the year. Second half of the season still to come. We get that. But what kind of a percentage chance do you think that they have of running the table?
Partner, I think it's hard to say because history would tell us that the chances aren't good at all. We've seen a lot of good teams get to this point, and then they have that one bad week and takes them out of the running. I'm going to say 25%, and I feel like I'm being generous with that number.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football.
I did do something.
And a turnover on down.
Only a turnover because...
A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds on the night's opening drive.
Because I threw it in second.
First down, Heineke. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw is Heineke. And Thomas has it. 9 yards. And less than a yard. Throwing. Heineke. Flush to it. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Brandon Graham in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Sly able to put this one through, and it's 3-0 Washington. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC on the other side.
Oh, come on.
It's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football.
I grabbed that ball. He just
So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you
this defense ain't that good anyways.
There's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
The numbers in last week's bowl game for Robinson. 22 carries, 85 yards.
He's hoping to have the same type of game, but he's going up against the #1 defense in the league, and they're very good at fitting the run. So now you've got to think offensive strategy, maybe a little more play action, and try and find some people open downfield.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, Heineke. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the completion.
4th down now looming after Philly's defense stands tall in coverage. Field goal unit and Joey Sly now. This from 32 yards away. Sly able to put this one through, and that will make it 6-0. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Eagles. For this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. They're going on 4th down with Hurts. Flushed out right. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders. And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Quez Watkins, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Eagles are an extra point away now from moving out in front. Elliott good with a PAT, and they take the lead here at 7-6. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And Gibson decides against bringing it out.
Couldn't even try to grab it.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down. Robinson, he'll try the left side. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Heineke. And oh, he coughed it up. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Well, that's unfortunate because he had a nice run going, but give credit to the defense. They got a hand in the cookie jar there, CD.
You have to think about vision, finding a place to get down after you know you've gotten all you can out of a run, and obviously ball security is paramount.
Oh, come on, there's no way I did that.
Everyone's coming after the rock. You've got to make sure you protect it and protect the yardage you just gained.
Escaping the pressure right. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, a one-point game, 7-6. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Hurts sets up to throw it, eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. 49 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll go again with Sanders. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down. They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Sliding out of the pocket.
What was that,
This
Jalen?
one too low.
Well, they certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Throwing is Hurts. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Commanders will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
Coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect him. So he can react to everything in front of him.
God, I can't even get past them. Electric cuffs. Good lord.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Big old tongue.
Heineke. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd and 1, here's Heineke. And he'll go right back to Thomas, complete again. And he's going to have a Commander's 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. Robinson up the middle, and not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Pick someone on the outside.
Those 2 teams met earlier in the season in Philly with the Eagles winning that ball game. So they're trying to win here in Philadelphia to capture the season series. Heineke's throw complete to Dotson. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Oh, come on. That's not fair.
Flush to his right.
There's no way he did not. Oh, you really had that.
Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
I did not. Bro, really?
Now Heineke. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And it goes down. Hassan Reddick from his outside linebacker spot. 4. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And now a fumble. The ball's out, and it's picked up by the Eagles. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a first down. Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's Hurts to throw. And oh, that one's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. 3rd down coming up. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down.
Okay, gotta go
throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Flushed out right. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run with Sanders. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Once again with Sanders. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Hurts. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown as the first half is winding down. And the Eagles would extend their lead here just before halftime.
And that lead is now 7 with a chance to go to 8 or more if they want to get crazy here, which we don't expect. But I just know the way the game's being played with the analytics, there's going to be a lot more of going for 2 in a lot of situations, isn't there?
Yeah, there's going to be. And I think their focus here, they don't want to give up anything going into the lockers on the other, and just a little bit of time left on the clock.
Yeah, they don't want to do anything to erase the good feeling they have right now by getting this late score in the half.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. One final possession for the Commanders in this opening half. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They're just going to run it here up the middle. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
A false start penalty, and now they're back to needing 10 yards on second down. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with fourth down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens.
Final play of the half here. Heineke. Thomas has got it. Complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. So we're at halftime here on a Monday night. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Cope past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway halftime again. Washington ball first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The Washington offense ready to go to begin the third quarter. But, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. Heineke now. His throw incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. On 3rd down, Heineke. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield.
Really?
Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
4 yards remain for second down. Second down and a run by Robinson. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Now Heineke. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Heineke to throw it. Throw right side, taken in by Gibson. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw again. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Again, it's Heineke. And that is incomplete. So 2 third down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. Field goal unit and Joey Sly now. From the left hash, a 31-yard attempt. Sly able to put this one through, and that'll get the lead down to 5. position, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
So here are the Eagles to take over. They've gone 2 months without a loss, 8 straight wins for them. And they've got the lead here in this one as well, trying to make it 9 in a row. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. He'll start with a handoff to Sanders. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. They're going to hurry back to the line now. 2nd down, back to Sanders. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
You know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up.
Oh, come on.
Intercepted, his 3rd of the game. Picked off by Cole Holcomb. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football.
Yeah,
that is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach.
Oh, come on. Why do you have to talk about interceptions? Good
make
Lord.
a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Heineke. He gets it to Thomas. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. Sly able to put this one through, and that will cut the lead down to just 2.
They only intercepted that.
Golden field position there squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a 1st and goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. 3rd quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. Back to throw here. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 41-yard line. They'll set up to throw, eluding the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Up the middle they go with Sanders. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A nice run there by Sanders on 1st down as he'll wind up with a gain of about 7 before he's brought down. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Flush to his right. It's caught by Sanders. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw. This is caught. Touchdown. Dallas Goedert, his first touchdown on the year. And the Eagles get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes this a 9-point game. Long drive that time, 11 plays all told. And the drive was all finished off on the touchdown. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Kaiser White. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. Back in the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hurts, flushed out right. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 5 out of 9 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Quez Watkins with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Eagles add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. They'll try and run it up the middle. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. This offense returning out there, and really, you remember the last drive, Charles, it was over before it even began. They threw the interception on the very first play.
And what that means is for all these guys, it's been a while since they've been out there going full speed, so they've got to get everyone back out there, run a couple of your go-to plays, make sure you get your offense oiled up a little bit. They've got to be able to start fast, but they've got to be efficient as well.
Especially the quarterback. On 2nd down, here's Heineke again. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Picked up by Kaiser White. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football.
I'm not sure, Brandon, we've seen a sloppier played game this year for a team on offense. Turn it over 4 times and expect to win? No chance whatsoever. And look, I have no idea what the ratio is about turnover 4 times and how that correlates to winning or losing. But I'll guarantee you, it's not very good.
To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
I was throwing in the square.
He's swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. On 2nd down, Gainwell looking for space. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Kenneth Gainwell His third rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles are on their way to a 9th.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
I wasn't going to make it
This one
anyways.
now, Charles, you'd have to think all but over.
I would agree with that because this offensive line, they've been physical from the first snap of the game, and it's taken a toll on this defense. And it was never more evident than on that play right there. They continue to move the line of scrimmage forward, and they open up enough space there to get their guy into the end zone.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
So from the 36 now, first.
Looking to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. His second sack of the night.
Similar situations earlier in the game and get away for pretty good yardage. At that time, they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him on the ground before he does any damage.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Play action now. Here's Heineke. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football.
It's just been one mistake after another on the offensive side of the ball. That's now 3 interceptions to go along with 2 fumbles for him. And if you're going to turn the ball over 5 times in a game, your chances to win have to be about 100 to 1. And it's not looking good for him here.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They run behind center with Gainwell.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now flags come in here. Looked like one of the Eagles might have moved.
Well, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
A false start hurts him there a bit. Backs him up to 2nd and 9. They're going to look to throw. He'll buy some time right.
And that one into the hands of Brown downfield.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
On 1st and 10, it's Gainwell.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
And they'll stay on the ground with Gainwell again.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown, Eagles.
Jack Stoll.
A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Eagles are closing in on a 9.
Fake it. And it's caught inside the 5.
That was kind of cool.
And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And that's something you almost never. 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. Escaping the pressure right.
Back to Gibson and another catch for him. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. With this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
Well, we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late point. He wants his lead.
And they'll throw again. Heineke looking for the crossing receiver, and he's got him. It's Samuel.
Now you got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
Third and short yardage. Heineke. And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down.
They'll run for it with Robinson. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
To throw is Heineke. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Heineke to throw for it on 4th down.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Darius Slay with a pick.
Well, I guess an interception at this point on 4th down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over to the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he can do there, and he winds up giving the ball away.
And quickly, they get to the line. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for Philadelphia, the train just keeps rolling. 9-0 now to start this campaign. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Indianapolis Colts.
Meanwhile, for Washington,
they're going the wrong way as this will drop them to 3-7 now on the year. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.